Hello, I'm Dr. Roderick Little, Director of Bands here at Jackson State University. So the atmosphere of the vet is literally second to none. By being a part of the Jackson State University fabric and family as a student and now as a director, I've had the opportunity to experience it from many different levels. And it's something that you just cannot recreate. I don't care if you're a part of HBCU or the PWI. And so when you mix the Sonic Boom of the South and the football team and all of the synergy that we create amongst each other and between each other, you're not going to get that in any atmosphere or any stadium. We have an outstanding team with Coach T.C. Taylor under the leadership of A.D. Ashley Robinson. We are all coin to make sure that we elevate the profile of this illustrious institution that we all love, which is Jackson State University. And so when you mix the energy of the Sonic Boom of the South and when you mix that grit and that swagger of the Jackson State University football team, that's going to cause an ingredient that you cannot recreate anywhere else. And then I didn't even mention, when you sprinkle the atmosphere of the vet with 60,000 fans of our alumni, all of our friends and constituents of Jackson State University, all of those elements coming together, that's just something that, again, cannot be recreated. And we want to make sure that everybody that's connected to Jackson State University, they go out and they support our student athletes and also make sure that we support our student musicians as well. So we're coming to a stadium near you, the best stadium in FCS. It's the Jackson State University Sonic Boom of the South and the Jackson State University football team. You can purchase your tickets at gojsutigers.com/tickets. Don't miss out. We want to see you there. Go Tigers and love the Boom.
Day to be a Tiger. JSU by 40 campaign. Coach Taylor, I was just thinking, I was sitting in my office and we're talking about Jackson State athletics, the tradition of Jackson State. You played here. What if 50,000 alums gave $40 a month for 12 months?
Man, that would be huge. That's money in the bank for athletic program.
Let's do this, Coach. I'm challenging all 50,000 alumni of Jackson State University, supporters, fans. Let's give $40 a month to JSU by 40 campaign. 12 months, 12 million, September to August. Let's win championships in the classroom. Let's support Jackson State University. Let's support athletics. And let's make sure our coaches and our student athletes are successful. So again, Coach Taylor and I are challenging you, all 50,000 alums, $40 a month for 12 months to support Jackson State athletics. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Support the JSU by 40 campaign. Visit gojsutigers.com/JSU by 40.
Hello, I'm Kevin Dent, Jackson State University, safety, Canton, Ohio. Today I'm being inducted to the Black College Hall of Fame. I want to give a shout out to KC-1400 Media Group for giving me this platform to introduce me to this stage. I'd like to thank them, thank Jackson State and Jackson State family. Go Tigers.
What's up, everybody? Happy hump day. What's up, man? Y'all come on in. Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. It is game week once again. It's hump day. what, 3 days away from our first home game of the season. What's good? What's up, brother Poe? How you doing, man? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Y'all come on in this thing. Let's get it popping. Pacifico, we in the vet. We are in the vet. I'm excited about it, man. I can't wait, man. It's a red out. I don't care what they said. I ain't doing all that touch of red stuff. It's a red out. It's just making a red out, man. We ain't got to make this complicated. You know, the team can do the blue with the touch of red stuff, but we wearing red, baby. We're gonna honor the legendary, the great, the Hall of Famer, the magnificent W.C. Gordon, man. It's W.C. Gordon Classic coming up this weekend. Jack State versus Lane College. Listen, man. Go if you haven't had a chance to catch this episode. Make sure you go check out the episode, man. Make sure you go catch the episode. It's gonna be it's historic. The history of the Red. So for those that are new to the platform, welcome. First of all, welcome, welcome. Right? That's right, brother Ian. Listen. We don't need a history lesson on our colors. We know what our colors are. Our colors are blue and white. We don't need you to educate us on that. We're smart enough to know that, right? But W.C. Gordon, Coach W.C. Gordon, historic, legendary, greatest coach in our history, greatest football coach in our history. Hey, cuz, great to see you as well. Always good time to see you and Fred. Absolutely. But listen, the block, when you talk about the block, when you talk about that JSU logo, for those that don't know, I mean, his son did a great job of explaining what happened. You know, when you go back to the late 70s, early 80s, the jazz man, W.C. Gordon, he created that block logo. As a matter of fact, the old helmet, see if I can pull this off without necessarily moving it too bad. So listen, the old helmet was this one. This is one of the legendary helmets that we used to have, right? You see that JSU on there? That's a logo. It used to say JSC at one point in time. So yeah, man, if you don't know your history, you're bound to either duplicate it or repeat it or make the same mistakes that you make. Let me put that back up there on the wall because we don't want that thing to get, you know what I'm saying? We want to make sure that thing is good to go. But anywho, so W.C. Gordon, the history, I mean, that logo, the J and the S and the U, the block logo from what we were educated upon was that he actually designed that on a napkin in a restaurant. Put the J and then he put an S and a U beside it and created what we call the block. And that block JSU was his creation. And we wear that block proudly. And listen, it's no mistake. Some of the greatest. You just saw one of our legends. Just went inducted into the Hall of Fame. And the reality of the matter is, I see TD got his towel, got the W.C. Gordon towel. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? You on mute, by the way. You on mute. I like that wall. I like the memorabilia. I see you. I like the towel, KC-1400. I see you, big dog. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let me see that. Yeah. Boy, you've been working, baby. You've been working. Hey, proud of you, bro.
Man. I didn't say anything. I wanted
to look. I didn't even cut you off. I wanted to rock my red tonight, but I'm gonna wait till Friday. I'm pulling that. I ain't gonna tell you what I'm pulling out. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you do your thing.
I got more than one red shirt, so I
actually, I got a couple of them, but I don't have them on me, man. You know, I sold all the logo tees, I ordered all the new ones and all the shirts in Jackson. So when I get to Jackson, obviously I'll rock it. So I'm in the school spirit today, man. I mean, but listen, hey, Ty B, hell of a job, man. Proud of you and TV. Proud of you and KT Dub, man. I appreciate you guys for taking that, that call to order, man, and making sure that we did what we needed to do to make sure that our big brother, Kevin Dent, was celebrated, was commemorated, was covered the right way. You follow what I'm saying? And
Yes,
by that, I don't mean, listen, wrong in our book is we don't know what's going on. We ain't got no eyes, no camera there. That's wrong now in our world now, right? So
right.
whatever's going on, I know you spent a lot of time with the great legendary Dr. Doom, Robert Brazil, man. I flew with him. I met him at the airport. Didn't get a chance to spend a lot of time with him, but I did see him. And you guys spent some extended time with him and Kevin, and I just enjoyed the sit down chat so much, man. And he got some important things coming on. I look, I'm supposed to be sitting down with him. So Dr. Doom, Brother Brazil. I got my, I don't know if they can't see it right now, TD. But I got my Robert Brazil. Hold on.
I know what you got.
Hold on,
I remember when you got it.
I just want to make sure if he watching, I gotta make sure I represent, dog. You feel what I'm saying? Hold on just a second. Hold on just 1 second. I got something for you, big dog. Hold on. And then I'm gonna let you go because I'm gonna set you up so you can go and do your thing, right?
Right.
So let me make sure my camera angle is correct. Let's do that right there. No, I don't need that. Let's do it this way. I know we got a little light right there in the way, but I'm gonna show y'all a little something on my wall, right? Yeah. Check Check that thing out, baby.
That's it.
I know you see it, big guy. I know you see it.
Doctor, look. Ooh wee. Boy.
You see that right there?
Yes, sir.
Hold on, let me make sure you get that. Let's do it. Let's see. I got the signature. I got Dr. Doom. Check me out, big dog. Robert Brazil, Houston Oilers, 1975 to 84, 7-time Pro Bowl, 5-time first team All-Pro, NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year, 1975, 1970s All-Decade Team. Man, NFL Hall of Fame, 2018. So, Dr. Doom, what up, baby? Go ahead, bro. What it do? Put it on. I can't. You know what? I got another one that I can put on, but I'm gonna hang tight. But go ahead, TD. Matter of fact, we're gonna tribute the doctor. I'm gonna let you talk to the people. I'm gonna shut the heck up. I want you to go and come on in this thing and get rolling. I'll be right back. I got something for you again. Hold tight.
Okay. Tiger Nation. Good evening, everyone. It's good to be back. Thank God for a safe trip. KT Dove and I, you know, it was interesting. It was interesting, but you know, with a little chaos come a lot of fun. And what I mean by that, on Friday, he and I departed Jackson at 2:45. Nevertheless, we're supposed to be making it to Canton, Ohio, probably about 11, after 11. But when we got to our connecting flight in Charlotte, the weather decided that we don't need to go any farther. So needless to say, for the first time in my life ever, I slept beside our airport. We slept beside the airport, KT Dove and I, on the floor. Luckily, I'm a country boy.
Hey,
so it didn't bother me so much, but I tell you what did bother me.
You see me now?
That AC being at 30 degrees up in the airport, it's hard to sleep when it's cold, man. But nevertheless, go ahead. I continue.
No, you rolling, bro. I just wanted to show, I just had to put it on. You know what I'm saying? Put that 80 on. You know what I'm saying? It's that Jackson State 80. Now, I'm gonna just do this the rest of the show. Let's roll. Come on. I'm just saying, man. I know the doctor watching, man. I'm supposed to be interviewing him on Friday. I'm looking forward to that. Also supposed to be sitting down with Brother Vernon Perry. We're gonna, man, I'm excited for what's to come. But yeah, man, listen, I'll tell it for you. When we were doing the show, Zoe and I were on the show doing the recap. TD and KT Dub was in transit. They were traveling to Canton, Ohio, so we could tag out. And I wound up still tagging out with them because flight got canceled. I felt really bad about that too, man. Yeah, man, they got slept at the airport. I talked to KT Dub. KT Dub said, man, that airport flow still whooping him, bro. He said he's still whooping it. So listen, y'all were good sports. I flew out of Canton, Ohio that morning, and I actually met with KT Dub and TD in Charlotte, and we kicked it for about a good hour. That jersey clean with that hat. Oh yeah, man. You know, if it did, huh?
It is.
You know, I can always switch it up. You know.
It is.
You know,
it don't look like you can go wrong.
Can't go wrong, man. I'm in the spirit, baby. We got our first home game at the vet. You know, y'all know I keep you. Come on now. But listen, the fact that you guys still went, dope jersey and cap, yeah, man. We doing it. I'm having fun. I'm just actually trying to entertain Dr. Brazil. I said Dr. Brazil. That's a good way to call him. But no, I know he's on probably watching, and he's gonna be in on Friday. We're gonna sit down, TD, and we'll get an exclusive interview via KC-1400 Media Group. We won't speak on what you guys had the privilege of finding out, some stuff that he shared with you guys that's coming up for him. But just know that KC-1400 Media Group, we will be there to cover anything that comes up in the future, especially with our greats and our legends, man. We're gonna provide whatever wasn't there, until they pick up on it. But anyway, enough about that. You guys, man, went on up there and you did your thing, bro. I love the interview. You did a great job. I gave you some pointers, you know what I'm saying? I got the same pointers from D. Corey C. Trust me when I tell y'all, because I owe a lot to Corey, because Corey, listen, I used to work the crap out of Corey's TD with them. No, it wasn't it was I would always say he's like, dang, Ken, man, you said like 30 times. So he would literally go in and edit every little out. And it'll sound smooth, but that's how it was. But man, hey, listen, y'all did y'all thing. Great job, bro. Appreciate you.
Man, I appreciate it. And before I proceed any farther, let me say this. Tiger Nation, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the great comments that you're saying. Thank you so much. I mean it. I mean, I'm getting for real. I love genuine people. I love sincerity. I love truth. I'd rather for you to love on me and show me complete love and embrace than to give me money. I like support. You know what I'm saying? So for what we do at Jackson State and with this platform right here, man, everything that you guys saying, talking about how much you enjoyed the video, is priceless to me, because what y'all don't know, that was my first time ever doing a sit-down interview. And with me having to coordinate and
hey, you got a new appreciation for what we do, don't you?
Oh man. And you know what? It don't ever go as you have planned.
Yeah, so, it never
does. So what happened with that situation, Ken? When we were there, I talked to Brother Dent. And first of all, let me say this to Brother Dent, and definitely to his wife Teresa. Thank you guys so much for having us. Thank you guys for working with us. They were so calm. They were so they was easy to work with. Kevin, like, hey man, let's chill. Let's do this. Let's do that, man. We're gonna get to it. His wife was very supportive of him, of us. Man, we got the dinner table. We laughed so hard. I think all four of us about to fell out the chair. And that's a joke for another day. KT Dub got it. But it was hilarious. It's hilarious. But so what happened, Ken? So when we say we're gonna do the interview, he said, okay, well, we'll do it tomorrow morning about 10. So it's at night, right? So it's calm. So you're thinking that's how it's gonna be in the morning.
Yeah. Not so fast.
Thinking that traffic is gonna be coming through. So he's like, okay. So we get down, and I was up, I was writing questions, I was thinking about, they got ready to go up to the room, and they said, TD, you coming up? And KT Dub said, nah, man, he in that mode now. He been trying to get, he been trying to get it going. So I walked through and, scouted out the place, figure out how we were gonna do it. And so that's when we end up being down there in front of the fireplace, in front of the Hall of Fame. So I had to rearrange people's furniture. I did. I rearranged some furniture, literally.
Do it all the time, bro.
I rearranged some furniture.
We'll do it in a heartbeat.
Right. I mean, I was a bit nervous, but I got it down. Dent was like, "Hey, bro, you're doing a good job. Calm down. You got it." And so that's what it was. He helped calm me down, as well as Kevin. So thank those fellas for that, man. Thank you guys. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the interview. Ken, thank you for going into the lab, doing what you did, brother. So thank you so much, man. It was really great. In the fact, Ken, that Jackson State, I love, were the only somebody that are covering our Hall of Famers. And man,
it means something to us, bro.
It means something to us, and it means a lot to them.
Absolutely.
The fact that we jumped in there and did that, because just like brother Kevin did say, he said, "Man, y'all didn't have to do this, man." He said, "It means so much." So I appreciate it. He was very appreciative. His wife was very appreciative. I saw it coming from his daughter. Said, "Dad, I see you." So it was really a great time. I really enjoyed it. And like you always say, Ken, it's work.
It's work, man. It's work. The folks that don't understand the work that goes in it. And listen, we're not the best at it. It's just, I try to tell them, I'm not worried about that. It's more about the passion. You spoke about something that's very important, relationship capital. I tell everybody all the time, man, relationships will get you in rooms money can't.
Right.
Your money ain't good in certain spaces, man. And not saying that money isn't important, because we did spend money on that. Now we won't get the money. We definitely won't make the money out of the videos that we actually spent in the investment to get there. Me getting the flight up there, flight accommodation and hotel for both of you guys, and food and all that good stuff, man, and just making sure we were well taken care of. But in the end, there will be a residual that will go on, because there is some major opportunities that came from. That's why I definitely wanted KT Dub, who's our business partner, who handles a lot of the business for us, man, and wanted him to be there with you, and it worked out. You know what I'm saying? I love it, bro. I'm happy for you, because TD, man, I didn't know I was gonna be doing this, bro. I'm a salesman. I've been in sales 20 years, bro. So I never thought that I would have been sitting down interviewing anybody, let alone talking on a show, live show, and all this good stuff. But they said, if you want to make God laugh, man, you tell him what your plans are, right?
Right.
He'll chuckle and be like, "Yeah, you don't even know, buddy. I'm about to throw you in the fire." But you did a fantastic job. I saw it when I told you when we talked. I said, "Man, I see a lot of me and you in that." Just because I had that same nervous energy. You know how I am when we're out. I get away from everybody. I just be quiet, and I don't like using scripts, because I just really try to see it in my head, write it in my head, and speak it, and make it as genuine as possible. That takes repetition and time, and you'll get better and better. Your personality is great, and it fits. You know what I'm saying? And I enjoyed actually watching the content, TD, as I was chopping it up, trying to put it out there. Now, we don't do all the bells and whistles. I keep editing very simple. The content speaks for itself. We put it out there. You got now what we need is all information to go. We need y'all to go out there and watch the videos. We got 6,000 some subscribers. We need you to go watch the videos. Like, it's some great content, and if you tired of the content, then shucks, man, you're just gonna have to be tired, because that's all we do is this is a Jackson State platform. So as we get ready to head into the weekend, we got a football game coming up. We got some amazing things. I was talking about this. I want to finish this real quick, but if you haven't, on the Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club page, you can actually go grab this interview and the explanation of the red. I just want us to stop warring over colors, man. This color war has been going on for decades now, and it just doesn't make sense to me that every time we get a new president or someone in the building, then a lot of alums who don't like the red go running into that president and start bagging them into a corner, telling them how much they don't like the red, and then here comes these decisions that puts us we be moving backwards, bro. We take one step forward, two steps back, and it just don't, whatever they do at the university, we're going to always get in line with it. But at the same time, it's like we've seen this already. This is the same thing over and over and over again that we've done. And we waste money. because I wish that decision would have been made a year ago. Because you know, if it had been made a year ago, we wouldn't have wasted money on uniforms that we now can't buy, that we can't wear. You see what I mean? So it's just that type of stuff, man. Because it's counterproductive, and it just, you know, like, anyway. I'm not gonna go any further with that. This is who we honoring, man. The Jazz man. Go ahead, brother.
Again, I want to say this. Let me go back to a comment I saw a few moments ago. Man, you know what? If Brother C. Lee is not in the building, man, I just don't know what. I know. I'm just saying, man. I just love him when that brother here, man. It's kind of like a, like a security blanket. You know, brother.
What we do is for alums that's like Brother C. Lee, who only consumes Jackson State content. That's what we're here for. And he takes this he really loves this platform. We love him and we appreciate him, and we know that he appreciates the content because this content is solely for Jackson State. That was his phrase for D I love because I only love D. That's he's the first person I ever heard say that. So I understand his passion, and we continue to drop that content for great interviews with the greats. Can we do an initiative to make mic them up so they can be heard? We had mics.
All right, so yeah, I wanted to explain that. All right,
it's a learning curve, Miss Divine.
Right? No. I really want to explain it. So here's the thing. This is what I love. This is the way I like to shoot. This is the way I like to do things. I like stuff natural and raw. Yeah. All right. The video that you're referring to, Ms. Divine, if you're talking about the one with Mr. Brazil and Mr. Dent and Casey Dove, Mr. Wilbur sitting on the couch, that was straight natural. We did not do that. That conversation was just happening. I walked up on it and just started shooting.
You can't walk in those situations, be like, hey, don't say nothing else. Let me put a microphone on.
Right. So, and not to mention, it was 3 people talking, and I only had 1 mic. So it wasn't going to work either. You know what I'm saying?
In a situation like that, I told TD, what we have to have is if he's recording with a camera, then we want to use a directional mic. That's like the shotgun mic that points in the direction of the people that's talking. He didn't have one of those on hand. We did have a couple of individual mics. Now, one of the things I did kind of give him a hack of what he could have done. Were you using your cell phone on that?
I was.
So in the instance, what he could have done, Sister Divine, is plugged up the DJI mics and then put both of the receivers kind of on the table, so it could have picked up a little bit more of what they were doing. But it's a learning curve. Like if I was there, I would have did that. But that's something that it's a good lesson. You know what I'm saying? Because TD did it. One thing you learn in this thing, bro, is when you shoot it, you gonna be critiquing yourself. You're gonna be critiquing yourself way more than I ever will. Because I'm telling you, it's just a funny thing of how it works. The more you do it, the more you learn. Man, do y'all not understand over the last 2 years how many mistakes, boy, we've made? How many bumps along? Look, we ain't nobody training us, now, ASVP a professional, you know what I'm saying? But he's also an architect and had a visual, and he just taught himself and learned. I stay away from them big cameras because I don't know how to operate them and take too long to edit. I like cell phone throwaway content because the app that I use, I'm proficient in that app. I want that. I'm like, shoot it this way and then throw it in the Dropbox. I grab it and then I put it out. We do what we do.
And so that will happen. That conversation was just
it was right. A lot of background noise.
And I didn't want to mess with it. I wanted it just the way it was. And so, man, I'm telling you something, man. KT Dub got in there doing his thing, man. What I loved about that, we both respected each other's space.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing had to be said while I was there, while he was there. It just got done. And I appreciate it.
I'm gonna tell you how God works, man. You know how awesome God is, brother.
So extremely. I mean, yes.
We made lemons out of lemonade.
Fact.
Y'all, what are the odds, bro, that y'all get stuck at the airport, TD? And I fly into the same airport. This is how crazy that was. The airplane that I flew in on is the same airplane that they got on to fly back to Canton. And because of that moment, we actually had an opportunity to collaborate and sit and actually put together like a plan. I was able to give him the microphones because it just worked out, man. I'm telling you, that's right. We making lemons out. We ain't making lemonade. We taking the lemonade and we making lemons with it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna build on that. I'm gonna make a t-shirt out of that. Let's turn lemonade into lemons.
Hey man, hey, just like killing the gnat with a sledgehammer, baby. You know, you make it happen.
Absolutely. So, but no, it was meant to be. It happened how it was supposed to go. Even with the acts of God, ain't nothing you can do about a canceled flight. I luckily, last time my flight was canceled, I just so happened to be at home in Jackson, so I was able to go back and lay it down. But outside of that, bro, I mean, I felt for you. You know what I mean? But welcome to my welcome.
Yeah, I mean, it's so many points and so many things to take from that, man. And I'm gonna tell you something. Robert Brazil, Dr. Doom, man, you talking about a big brother?
Yeah, big
man,
dude.
that guy, that man, I enjoyed that gentleman so much.
Heard he was heckling you a little bit, huh?
Look here, man. Look, I never been physically and mentally threatened so much in my life, and I still don't know why.
Hey, your headbutt your big
ass. He did, man.
What did he tell you, bro?
I'm like, man, I said, man, where's he coming from? He's still big. He's still tall, man.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, look here. He said, man, I will headbutt you and have you traumatized for life. He said, I will hit you so hard you'll be defecating for 3 days. I said, what? Man, what is he said, you will be in a coma, you will wake up, and you'll still be wondering, why am I still defecating? That's not the word that he used, by the way, folks. I'm looking at Kevin like, bro, you know, what's going on? And so,
oh my God. Oh boy.
Then we had the game, man. And so we up on the 8th floor overlooking the game. I just looked at Casey Dub. I said, man, I'm just going over. Don't even worry about me. Forget the elevator. You know, you got the stairs of the elevator. I just go to the top. And that man got to threaten me, man. Man, it was man, those guys are awesome.
Nate Newt was giving you a hard time too. What was he?
Man, Nate Newt. I mean, he just came out of nowhere, bro. He just became a big, you know, component, just a big. I guess we became a fan of each other because I guess he finally found somebody about his size, or he finally got smaller than somebody. So, hey, big guy, what's up? Want to take a picture with me, don't you? I said, yeah, Nate, let's just take a picture. So, man, so actually, you know, KT Dub and I was talking about, you know, with the FAMU game, we talked to Nate about coming down, you know, maybe even coming up.
That'd be great.
Yeah, man. So we have a lot of stuff we need to discuss off camera. But man, it was excellent time. And man, Antoine Bethea, that's a young guy, man. The gentleman just turned 40, spent 14 years in the league.
He was a dog, bro.
I mean, it just he don't talk much.
No, he's definitely quiet. He's definitely quiet. I saw him at the remember he was at the HBCU Legacy Bowl.
Yeah,
I actually got a photo with him and Coach TC Taylor when he came in. He don't say a whole lot, but he definitely is a quiet disposition. He's baller though, man. Hall of Famer, man.
Yes.
Bowl champion. You know?
Man, I'm telling you, man. And then that story that Dr. Doom told when we walked inside the Hall of Fame area. And he got to break it down. He said, you know, when the lights go off, man, he just was explaining how the Hall of Fame started talking to each other. I said, well, you know what they talking about? The good time, the bad time? He said, life. And then he just broke down to, man, bruh. And then when he got to that part with Walter Payton, man, I think all of us almost cried, man. I looked over my shoulder, KTW had turned around and just walked away, man. When he said, man, Walter, he said, man, gone too soon. When he said gone too soon,
Yeah.
He started going there, man.
Yeah.
And we played that video, man. And when he told that story about, he said, the last time I talked to Walt, so he called me.
Mm-hmm.
He called me and said 2 words. He said, I'm scared. Man,
yeah.
You know, it just got real. Then he said, next time I heard from Walter, he was gone. I was like, oh my God. You know, but it just was very compelling, man. And when I go back and watch it again, I look at how serious, how effective that was, man. It kind of sent chills through my body. That's why we go back to live your life intentional. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, bro.
Live your life to the fullest, you know, with respect, you know, live it to the fullest, but with some control, with some guidance. So it was a marvelous time. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for watching again. Thank you, Ken, KC-1400 Media Group. Man, I appreciate it. And definitely thank Brother Kevin Dent. Congratulations to you, brother. Congratulations to your family, to your wife. And we appreciate you. We thank you guys for the hospitality. And again, man, we definitely got a brother in the family for life. We appreciate it. So thank you. Thank you. Continue to go and watch the video. Continue to support, because we're going to keep doing this.
Yeah. It was definitely, man. Hey, listen, that's something, man. I watched it, and when you told me that, I wanted to make sure I watched it, and they brothers, man. They got drafted in the same draft. The fourth, Walter was the fourth pick of that draft class, and he was the 6th pick. And I want to say this right now because I have something I was talking to Brother Dent about today, and we got another legend that is, you know, is fighting. You know, his health isn't the best right now, Brother Lim Barney, and got a little insight on Jackie Slater as to, you know, why he hadn't really returned to Jackson. Just didn't really feel we missed an opportunity in the past, over a decade or so ago, when he was inducted into the Hall of Fame. We should have done more. We should have done more. The city, we should have honored him. He's a Jacksonian, Jackson native. That should have been a big parade. It should have been a big celebration. It should have been a lot, but I made it very clear today that I hope to have a conversation with him. I have a desire. I ain't gonna say I hate, but it's hard having a desire, TD, when you can't really, you want to move off of it. You know what I mean? You wish you can just get it accomplished, but I do have a desire to bring Jackie Slater back to Jack State. And that's a serious desire, because I you know, I'll start with an interview. You know, I try to have a conversation with him. I gave him this same hat. That's part of the reason I wore this hat tonight. I want to say that now, because we gave him a white J hat. Shout out to Brother Thad Reed for the dope J hats that he always sell, and we try to support everything. I'm putting that out in the atmosphere because we've connected with Robert Brazil, and we're going to stay connected, and we're going to, anything he needs from us, he knows that we will be right there. We'll support it. And I know Zoe has said several occasions that he would love to see us do something with them Hall of Famers, man, and wear their gold jackets. I think, man, if Jackie did come, you know, I've lived with, you know, you get hurt by the people you love the most hurt you the most, TD.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of emotions that's involved in loving someone. To love is to lose. So when you don't get back what you give and you feel unappreciated by those that you love, it's hard. So for some, it's hard to let go. But I believe that if there ever was an opportunity to repair that bridge that was burnt, that'll be a big weight lifted off his shoulders. Because you can't represent something. It means something to so much to it, and then not be really connected to it. You know, so that's just I didn't put it here. I didn't put the desire there, bro. I didn't put.
You know what, Ken? The very thing that you're speaking on it will also feel, now that we see it the way that it will fill the void for the university in the city as well. So now you have experienced, seasoned, bright minds coming in, and then, you know what I'm saying, we can feed off the information that they have. And again, one of the things that I will say again, before we completely move on, you know, from the legacy of the HBCU Hall of Fame, again, man, it was very well put together. We thank all the people that was involved, man. We met some great people right there. If I'm not mistaken, man, it's put on by Allstate, and you know, several sponsors. Man, they had, you know, chaperones, they had ambassadors there, and actually, kid, and come to find out, man, one of the ambassadors was a young lady from Germantown High School who went to Xavier, who now lives in New Orleans, and she was there being an ambassador for this Hall of Fame, man. So again, Allstate, thank them for doing a marvelous job. Go ahead, Ken.
Yeah, I got a lot that I want to add to that. I just don't want to lose it. So I agree, Coach Lewis. That would be great. That would be fantastic. And I don't think the city would have an issue with it. And we'll do the work. We got too many, man. This connection that we have, this collective that we have, is so, it got a lot of legs, man. And trust me when I tell you, if we get that opportunity, we won't squander that opportunity. So we'll do the work. We ain't asking the school to do nothing but just be receptive when that time comes. If we're able to bridge that gap and reconnect that, man, we're gonna make that happen. I feel it's gonna happen, because there's a you know, that's why we want to connect with our legends, and hopefully what we're doing, the work that we are doing with them, will ignite this curiosity and this desire to just listen. And we'll take care. We'll pick up the tab. We'll roll the red carpet out too. Yeah, we KC-1400 Media Group will take care of whatever he need to get there, be accommodated, transportation, travel, airfare, whatever, planning, all that good stuff, man. And I'm telling you right now, it would be absolutely amazing. So I spoke with the Statue Cummings Athletics Conference in Vegas. I would love to do all that. I think we should have all four. Like, I know Robert said that he had a bust of his Hall of Fame head. And people say, well, why y'all going all out for football? Well, the reason you go all out for football, because football is the cash cow of the university. You start there, you create a model with the big program, and then you kind of duplicate it. Not saying we don't do stuff for we have a Jackson State Hall of Fame, we got a Hall of Fame room. I'm not speaking on what the university has in place. I'm just speaking on what we can actually do. I think there needs to be, and maybe I'm ignorant of it, maybe it does exist, but I would love to see all four of those on display somewhere at the university with photos of them, of their playing days and all that good stuff, man. Just make a big deal out of it.
And Ken, and let me add this. If anybody out there listening that's on the administration side or have any affiliation with that, you know, we talking about this and what we doing, and we saying we as a whole. It can also be a us. Let's take me out of the factor. There's no I in team. And when you say Jackson State was here before we came. We're gonna be here when we're gone. But what gonna sustain is what we do in between.
Yeah,
you know. So let's remove the me. Let's take the I, and let's add the we and the us.
Well, in conjunction with that, TD, a lot of the people that probably all that had hand in that could have made an impact when that time was ain't even at the school no more. So we're not talking about this administration. This administration is doing a fantastic job with a lot of things, and they're doing a fantastic job. And it's like, when you have so much work to do, TD, you can't do everything, bro. You just can't do it. You need the resources, man. But this picture meant something to me.
Wow.
Video, and I was able to catch this angle, you know, watching Kevin looking like the student being educated by the, you know what I mean? And just, this is that moment that you spoke of, you know what I'm saying? And watching them take them through the hall and seeing like that bust of Jackie Slater. Imagine what would it take for us to get a replica of that one thing, of that look with his name and photo and you know what I'm saying? And not only just Jackie, but that's him.
That's him.
That's him. You know what I'm saying? And Robert Brazil, he said he got one at home, you know. But again, it ain't a big deal unless you make it a big deal. You follow what I'm talking about? Too often we just act like, you know, it ain't nothing. And that's not a knock on anyone. It's just saying, I'm sorry. I'm not going to apologize for having a passion about this and wanting to see it happen. You know what I'm saying? We got the community behind us, and this is a community thing. Like this is what I'm saying, bro. When you go to Jackie Slater, bro, do you know that when Jackie Slater and Robert Brazil got drafted, I wasn't even born, dog.
Right.
I wasn't born. I was born in 82. They was already in the NFL. Hell, I was 2 years old when he retired from the NFL.
Right.
But what I'm saying is that I learned about this later on. That's why I was starstruck when I was at the NFLPA Collegiate Bowl and saw Jackie Slater. I was like, holy that's Jackie Slater. Like that's Jackie Slater. Like that's Jackson State, Jackson. Bro, we owned the hat. It was a brand new hat. I like, here, take it.
Right.
Where my hat at you said you was gonna give me?
Right.
It's like,
and you know what?
You know what I'm saying? But
Ken, you said something about Robert Brazil retiring in the age of but look here, man. He has a very bold retirement story that had me at, you did what? I'll let him share that. But man, it was interesting the way he stepped away from the game. It was very bold. So
absolutely.
hey, I was gonna ask you.
Oh, hold on 1 second.
Which one is that?
This is Lim Barney.
Okay.
This is Lim, third Hall of Fame, and of course, Sweetness, Walter Payton. So it's 4. Closest hotel near the stadium is the the Homewood Suites? That's the one right by the stadium. But anyway, you guys, you look like a kid in a candy store, bro.
Man, when I get in that zone, once I get that initial sweat out of the way, I'm good.
But yeah, man, I wanted to share that. I mean, I put up the last video. I need y'all to go watch them videos, man. TD did a fantastic job, man. Let's make sure we get them definitely get those views up, share the content, comment, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate that. Let's get that algorithm affected with your views, your viewership. Go ahead, bro. Where can I watch the game this weekend? We'll talk about that in a minute. Go ahead.
I want to say, and I know I shout out KT Dub, man, but I appreciate him being a willing participant. I need some help on the camera, and I know that little authorized that he got was kind of bothering him, man. But he went on and did the thing for me. So, bro, I appreciate you fighting through that thing for me on that camera.
Hey,
you did a good job, bro. So thank you on doing that, man. And again, man, I can't thank the fans and everybody who watched the video that comment. Ken and I went through, we read them all. Some dude wanted to fight the dude for Winston-Salem State. It was all fun, man.
Oh, yeah. It was good. It was good stuff. That's how it is, man. You know, it's all, you know how we are, man. But I love it.
Hey, Ken, KC does want us to mention this. Hey, I'll say this about it. Go ahead. You got it.
No. It's on the video.
Yeah, I know what I was about to say. Hey, Robert Brazil told a great story about him terrorizing Jackson in a good way.
Gotta go watch the video.
You gotta go watch the video to hear it, man. It had us cracking up like, you did what? Man, hey, I tell y'all, the police were looking for him. They ain't know who it was.
They know now, huh? You let the cat out the bag, man.
Oh, man, I'm telling you, man. Go watch the video. I think it's like 18 minutes. But I'm telling you, it's very, you won't even know it's 18 minutes, man, because it's very entertaining. You'll be wanting more. I love Robert Brazil. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate the threat and all. But now that I'm behind the screen, let me tell you something.
Hold that thought. Yeah, get moving. But listen, hey, while we got everybody, make sure you guys hitting the like button, hitting the share button, hitting the subscribe button. If it's your first time tuning in, become a subscriber. If you'd like to donate to the platform, you can look at the ticker at the bottom. We have Givelify, which is tax deductible. Of course, you can mail in to the PO Box, PO Box 2021, and that's Jackson, Mississippi 39225. Also, Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, whatever suits your fancy. Listen, we do have a foundation. Our foundation, Friends of KC-1400 Inc., nonprofit organization. Website, friendsofkc1400.org, if you want to check us out online. What our mission is to provide strategic resources and financial support to Jackson State University community through collaborative initiatives to stabilize and enhance the viability of students. We've been doing this for a couple of years now. Definitely have done quite a few initiatives, and really what we've done is really just try to get more organized so that we can do things in a greater way. We're absolutely looking for sponsors and any type of financial support that's out there that want to help advance this mission that we're on. We got some great work to do. With that being said, we definitely want to shout out our channel sponsor, Cannon Toyota of Vicksburg. We appreciate them because they absolutely keep us mobile. When you see us rolling to the game in the big Tundra truck with that Cannon tag, it's compliments of Cannon Toyota of Vicksburg. Haven't had to rent a vehicle since we've been partners, so I definitely appreciate Billy Crozier, Clay, and Greg, and all those down at Cannon Toyota. Next channel sponsor is Auto Masters, Timothy Poe, Terrence Lyle, Jackson State alums. If you're in the local city of Jackson, you're looking to partner, and you're looking for a vehicle, you can go to their website, www.automasters06.com, or you can reach them on the phone, 601-927-7794. Now, listen, I want to put this up here. National, ShoutRx, national company, owned by Dr. Ted Lyons, Jackson State alum. Listen, man, what's going on, brother? Had a conversation today, TD. I got some news for you. He texted us today. I don't know what that's all about. Taking the problem. Okay, all right. 1 second. There we go. All right, TD. So Dr. Lyons hit me up, owner of ShoutRx, and this is what he said. He said him and his colleague, Dr. Dwight Dishman, Black cardiologist from Southern University, because the first game that we're going to partner is going to be Southern University, which is not this weekend, but next weekend, right? Listen to this, man. So we're gonna be doing our podcast. So we're gonna be doing the show on that Friday. Dr. Lyons is coming in, but check this out. You remember they talked about that $1,000 donation to each school,
right?
He then kicked it up a little bit. So he said we are giving scholarships and internships to each school on that day. Dishman is giving $4,000 to students, and he's matching the $4,000 since he challenged him with the laughing emojis. But he's also giving 2 $10,000 internships, not one, but 2 internships.
Wow,
that's $20,000. And they just started his $25,000 health and home scholarship endowment at Jackson State. So he's doing some major stuff. We're going to cover all of that, via KC-1400 Media Group. He said he said it was okay to announce it. So we will be still waiting to hear back from the school if they do it at halftime or do it at the school. Do it on the field. That would be fantastic. If so, we'll definitely go up and partner in conjunction with them. So we're also going to interview the students. We're going to be doing some major stuff, man, with our partner ShoutRx. So listen, we've been talking about this for quite some time, and I can't wait to capture every detail of it, man. So shout out to the students who are going to receive those internships, man. That's good money, man. Something for the summer. Work a summer, make these, you know what I'm saying? As a student, you leave with a skill, with a great Jackson State alum, and they're doing major things. So absolutely happy to see that happen, and we're excited about that. What's up, bro? Next up.
Good deal, family.
KC-1400 Collective, NIL Collective, man. We have officially launched our NIL Collective. If you guys have not checked out the website, the link is actually in the chat. So it's at the top of the chat, pinned it to the chat. Go ahead and click that link. Go check the website out. We have multiple levels in which you can start. Now, listen, this is gearing us up for 2025. For those that don't know, we have 21 athletes on a part of our brand ambassador program here with KC-1400. We have 5 track athletes, 9 women's basketball athletes, 6 football, 1 baseball. and we're looking to grow and expand that in 2025 in a major way. We love to grow from 21 to 100 athletes, a part of this way. But in order to do that, we need the community to get behind this. You know what I mean? So I don't know what anyone else is doing, and I'm not even knocking it, and whatever is all good and great. But what we're looking to do is this is all the Cash Apps and the Zelles and the PayPal, all the stuff that we did for the past 2 years to make this thing happen. Now we can do it all in one, so one-stop shop. So check that website out, click that link if you're new to it. If you want to go ahead and get your 2025 pledge out the way, jump on in there and get active with it. So we're excited about that. We'll start pushing it on social media soon. But right now we'll just keep it on the shows. And when you watch the show, you'll see what we got going on. So excited about this. Continuing, so much to come with this. The levels are pretty awesome. Check it out. I'll be actually speaking with the National Alumni Association on Friday at 1 p.m. in person, actually, discussing this KC-1400 Collective, and be on site for any alums that want to answer any questions about what we got going on and what we're looking to do. Now, for those who aren't really aware of what we've done in our time through this platform, I'll just throw this back up here because it's been a minute since we talked about it. And this is just from 2023. So there's been literally over $150,000 investment into Jackson State Athletics via multiple in-kind donations, whether it's equipment, uniforms, whether it's been water, straight cash donations to different programs, $43K in NIL deals, student athletes, and a lot of different other miscellaneous. So we're looking at over $150K. We're looking to grow that beyond $250,000 into the $500,000 and on into the millions, man. If we can get our community to really just back what it is that we're doing and be a participant of what we got going on. We're in a different lane, and we definitely appreciate everyone that is looking to get active with us. So KC-1400 Collective, click the link, click the website. Appreciate you guys for the support, and let's continue to grow this thing, man. As we move on to some football. Listen, single game tickets are on sale now. So listen, you didn't buy your season tickets. This slides for you. So if you purchase your ticket right now, between now and Friday, you can get your ticket for $40 for this game on Saturday. On game day, your ticket price will be $45. There will be no parking passes sold on game day. So you got to get your parking right now. I got a slew of text messages from ticket office. I'll go ahead and break this down right now. Friday will be the last day to pick up parking passes for the lane game. So if you bought a parking pass for the lane game, Friday will be the last day to pick that up. Lot A will be closed on Friday. So if you used to going up to the stadium and you thinking that sliding door by where the teams enter is going to open, it won't open up for you on Friday. So if you need to pick up anything, you're actually going to have to come over to the home ticket side office Concord in order to pick up whatever you need to pick up. So Thursday, tomorrow, will be the last day that you can actually enter Lot A. Lot A will be solely for those who are parking in Lot A and for university officials. And so that will not be available to fans or any sort. So just wanted to make sure I mentioned that and go from there. Yep, saw that. I actually, so it was actually, wow, that sucks, man. That sucks. But anyway, Lane, anybody, y'all got anything on that?
TD?
On what? On the party pass? No.
I mean, this is what we got. I'm just saying, listen, things are going to be a lot more buttoned up, and I love it because I love structure. I love structure now. I ain't never going to have no problem with no structure. But yeah, so yeah, if you got your season ticket was $160, I want to say.
For general admission.
Yeah, general admission. But these are general admission. So when you get into reserve, obviously it'll be a little bit higher. But starting at $40 for general admission that means right now all the way through Friday. After Friday, Saturday, you're gonna pay $45. Go ahead, bro.
I also need to make note, this is a non-marquee game. That's why the ticket prices are the way that they are.
Yep, marquee games will be 50 and 55. Just FYI.
What's a marquee game?
FAMU Southern Homecoming. We already broke that down. This is old news, right? At this point, you ought to be like, it is what it is at this point. So, you know, we hope to see you there. But yeah, let's move it right along. Touch on a little volleyball real quick, man. Hey, listen, Karis Dub, man, is our volleyball team. We took an L. It was a close L. They started cheating yesterday. Let's just call it what it was. They started cheating. We went into the last set, first to 15. The refs started cheating, man. So you know how they go. But our ladies are still the best in the SWAC. We got the setter of the week, Miss Karis Dove. She do her thing. She was also preseason all SWAC too, in preseason first team. You know, I want to say she's first team. I think she was. I got to go back and look at that. But yeah, I think she was. But shout out to her for being a volleyball player of the week, along with some other great talent across the conference. Temperance Chapman. That's an interesting name. Let me do this before I move on. And I know I'm the last person to talk about names. Look at how we spell out Kylie with an extra E, Temperance, Karis with a Y, Brooklyn with a I love these. I love it, man. But we love to be unique, don't we?
I can't see that.
I'm just saying, neither can I. I'll leave it at that. But anywho, shout out to the College Football Network. Matt Knoll, man. Matt Knoll had 4 punts, 202 yards, average of 50.5. So right at 51 yards per punt. As we said after the first game on last Thursday, Matt Knoll is a weapon.
That's outstanding, man.
Yeah, it is. That's ridiculous. Matt's gonna be punting on. He will be punting on. Yeah, it was Northwestern. It was on ESPN. But volleyball match versus Northeastern was on ESPN Plus. That's correct. You know what? That's true. It's true. That's true. We extra. We like a little extra sauce on our chip. You know, so but no, Matt Knoll will be punting on Sundays, man. I firmly believe that. I really do. So yeah. Thoughts on Matt before we move on?
No, man. Again, to be averaging over 50 yards a punt, you know, at the week one is outstanding.
I hope Matt don't hit the field much Saturday. But go ahead.
And all I could actually think about, man, is that first punt. I mean, talk about, man, it looked like it was a 70-yard punt, you know. And man, talk about no matter where you are in our own territory to flip the field. He's a weapon and a damn good thing for us to have, you know, throughout the course of this season.
They said Matt Knoll need an NIL. I agree. There you go. Hit the link. What you got, TD?
Yeah, man. Congratulations to Matt. I mean, you know, we kind of expect that from him. Like I said, I always like to put him because he already like he throwing the ball. I mean, it just goes up and like a pass. And he know when to put the right hang time on, the right spin. He know when to drop it. And man, he definitely, you can tell that he's take pride in what he's doing. And he love what he's doing, man. He followed the thing all the way through. So and he'll hit you too. So hopefully don't get to that point he have to, or I'll keep the coverage, man. But he does a great job. And like you said, Ken, definitely looking forward to him, you know, possibly playing on Sunday. But before he do that, man, got to get him into that Legacy Bowl. Get him out. Yeah, man. If he get
that's down in the conference, bro.
Yes. So it starts up, man. And that thing is gaining traction as well, the Legacy Bowl. So
hey man, listen, we've been to the Legacy Bowl the past 2 years. We definitely looking to help it grow in whatever capacity we can. The biggest thing is y'all do know, they know, and anyone knows if there's some Jackson State Tigers in any type of bowl game, we coming. We there. We're gonna be there working. We're gonna go all out, do everything we can to add eyes to it, and we're gonna continue to push fans to make that commute down to New Orleans, man. I mean, why not? You know what I'm saying? We go to New Orleans for every other reason. That's a good little getaway for in the early. Wait a minute, that's February, not January. End of January, beginning. Where's it late? It's late February.
It's late February.
February. Is it after Mardi Gras?
Yes.
Okay, after Mardi Gras. I know that. That's right.
It depends. It's gonna be sometime in February, though.
Yep, that's right. We talked about the Reds, though. You want to touch on anything? This WC Gordon Classic, man. Jazz, man. You want to speak on that? before we move on?
Yeah, I do. Let me see where I begin. So we got 500 in here. So look, man, we understand Jack State colors are navy blue and white. All right, we officially have 2 colors that's been added since the advent of the color scheme that we chose to have, and they're officially. We have a designated JSU blue. It's a Pantone color. What number that is, I don't know, but we have an official blue that's designated for Jackson State, and a particular white designated for Jackson State. But we also fought long and hard to get the gold and red added as an accent color, as well as we have a form of baby blue, which is called JSU blue, which is actually a part of the official color scheme within the school. All right, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna be brief because I feel I hate dealing with incompetence of people who just want to push a narrative of what they want to have. So, we have a segment of people that have ties to Jackson State who have made it their mission to, in some shape, form, or fashion, get to the president and harp and want to bitch and complain about wearing all red for the WC Golden Classic. And I actually had an idiot online to say, because we wear all red, we look like Ole Miss. And I was like, show me where Ole Miss has ever worn all red. This is how idiotic it sounds. And again, just because you don't like something, don't go into the vein of wanting to push what you don't like. For example, I don't like the all-black uniform, but it's not about what I like. It's about what those players on the team like. And as you well know, we are one of the institutions where we need to use and capitalize on anything that we can for recruiting purposes. And if we can get great players in here who that's a thing that's an attractant to them, who are we to sit there and brush them off because of something that we want and what we like? And so to sit here and be like, oh, and here's the idiotic thing about it. We're talking about doing something as an alternate for one game. And we actually have people who really want to come here and justify to say, oh, it's a branding thing. And it really gets under my skin when I hear them say that, because that's the dumbest shit you could ever say. Excuse my French. The dumbest shit you could ever say. Because if it's branding, genius, then why would you have an all-black uniform? If it's branding, why? And notice, we only talk about branding only in football. Ain't nobody saying shit when the baseball team doing what they doing. Ain't nobody saying shit when the track team doing what they doing. We could wear a royal blue baseball uniforms on Sunday. Last time I checked, royal blue is that something dealing with branding? People want what they want. If they don't like something, they want to force what they don't like to something.
That's false. That was actually the best uniform we wore all the red.
Well, here's the thing. That's fine if you feel that we don't watch this. That's fine if you feel that way. I don't even have a problem with you feeling that way. The problem I have is if you feel that they don't look right, and then you want to try to remove something because you don't like it. That's the problem. Because again, it's not about what you want. It's about what these kids want.
Well,
So hold on. So like the game Saturdays, the WC Golden Classic, and hey, we're going to make sure that it's we're going to make sure we wear our blue in accent in red. But Ken, please tell the lovely people that can hear my voice, what did our coaches have on the sideline at the game Thursday?
Oh yeah, you talking about the lime green shirts?
So guess what? That's going to ruin the branding.
That was I don't know what that was, bro.
So again, it's like we want to really focus on a particular color, but if it ain't navy blue and white, according to y'all, then it's a branding issue. Well, tell me, green don't look shit like blue. So the point that I'm getting is just like, I'm like, this is what we're really up in arms about. It's semantics, and we're really up in arms in this. Again, if you don't like it, that's fine. We're talking about one damn game, and it's for the players. It's for the players.
I mean, like, this is the point to that I added to that, Zoe. In any uniform, if you have an accent color in that uniform, creativity when creating uniforms, you can create what I'm gonna say it again. I said it's an exaggerated color rush alternate uniform. It is worn one game. The uniform itself was actually dope. I get it. I understand it. It's trendy. It's non-traditional. it doesn't take away from who we are. Actually, some of the other uniforms that are not that actual red uniform, the execution of it was probably the best execution of all the uniforms that we have. I wish we can get, I said it myself, I wish we can get a navy with triple stripes. I wish we will bring back the white with triple stripes. I'm a fan of the navy with white and red triple stripes. I'm a fan of the white with navy and red triple stripes, as long as the helmet match. I mean, I want both logos on both sides of the helmet, like the helmet that W.C. Gordon is holding in his photo. I don't want the number. That's just me. I don't like numbers on the helmet.
Here's the thing, though. I don't give a damn if they decide to wear green anything. I don't care. The thing is, it's not about what I like. Ken, it's not about what you like. It's not about what TD likes. The point that I'm getting at is that it's for the players. It's what they want. Well, they're the ones who are wearing and representing what it is. And so if people want to have control, and again, I'm gonna say it. Look, I'm gonna say it. Y'all can bring it down to me. I do not care. The fact that we actually have a president making it his mission to harp on a color that the athletic teams are wearing because you have certain alums that have an issue with it is asinine.
Hold on. Yeah, that's true. I said that's what I said. But guess what? Every time you roll out there, you're going to see a number on the helmet because just because Ken say Ken don't like the numbers on the side of the helmet don't mean that Ken going to get what Ken want. And I ain't willing to like go in there and really try to strong on myself into trying to get that. Everybody has things that they like and they don't like, but in the end, none of us are wearing the uniforms. And if it looks good and it's executed, it's think about somebody like a Tulane. We love to use the Alabamas and the Texas and the LSUs. We love to use them as examples. But when you think about Tulane, right? Tulane wears what, TD? Green and white, and then they have that little touch of, because it's the Mardi Gras color. See, what I learned, Zoe educated me on something a while ago, that Tulane and LSU, didn't they have like, they had a coin flip. Go ahead, say it again.
They had a coin flip to choose their school colors.
There you go. And it was based off of the Mardi Gras colors, right? Mm-hmm. That's why LSU got yellow and purple and gold with white, and that's why Tulane got the green and the
green and white. It was Mardi Gras colors are purple, gold, and green.
But see, this is my point though. In that green and white, everybody know Tulane's green and white, right? See, they had that touch of that little baby blue. You know, that touch of baby blue. Mm-hmm. They came back and made a baby blue uniform, a baby blue helmet. That's why it's called an alternate. An alternate simply is you're not making a uniform for it's an alternate. That's it. You don't wear your alternate as often as you wear your primary uniforms. Everybody knows that. So this is the other thing. When Deion came, Deion was the one that introduced the all red uniform for the first time in our history. And everybody that, saying what they say now, you bent over backwards and let you ain't have that kind of bravado when
and the problem is
I'm not saying that folks didn't like it.
Right now, if he was there right now, call a spade a spade, they would have done shit.
It wouldn't have been. I don't know what would have happened if the new president came in. We don't know. I'm pretty sure it probably wouldn't have happened or whatever the case may be. But all I'm saying is that it's counterproductive. And again, we got great uniforms that can't be used now because a decision was made and now we wasted money. Imagine what we could have. How cool would it have been to take that money for that red uniform a year ago, eliminated the Deion's uniforms, and just put that money towards another uniform that we still will be using? But instead, here we are, back in the same position we was in 1999.
But the point is, we literally have an agenda at a damn university because a segment of people don't like a damn color.
But you know what? Clean it up, bro. Clean it up. Let's clean it up. Let me say this too, and I have to because we saw about 7 or 8 uniforms that came from under Coach Prime, right? He also brought back the navy blue and white. So this uniform right here, just the navy and white uniform, that uniform he brought back. You'll see us wear that primarily. The uniform we wore on Thursday, the white with the navy colors, he brought that uniform in. It's an Under Armour uniform. And of course, the gray, it was the white with the red numbers trimmed in navy. the red uniform. It was a lot of the other black uniforms, a lot of stuff he introduced. And I'm gonna be real with y'all, for those of us who have been around recruits and all that good stuff like that. There you go. I mean, people like variety. And I'm just saying, we just got finished joking about the names. So I'm just saying, we take something. I use UCF as an example, right? UCF wound up creating, then another alum TD for UAB came in and said, hey, we had these neon green colors, but it was themed with the hospital. And I said to myself, let me ask y'all a question. If we wanted to do a Jackson State, Mississippi flag version of a uniform, how was Colorado State did it ain't got nothing to do with their colors. They did a Colorado flag uniform.
But that's gonna ruin branding.
It's themed. All I'm saying is Notre Dame does it. Notre Dame is Under Armour. There are several outfitters and apparel companies who are willing to partner with you in a theme. And here's what I would say. We had, and I love the pink out. Shout out to all the breast cancer awareness survivors. I love it. But we've even done things like change our decals to pink.
That goes against branding.
Again, and it's okay. I have no issue with that. So all I'm saying is, what it does do is it creates a precedent. And what we've really established is that really folks just spite the red. And I think if we had a set base home and away uniform, a standard base home and away, it's not changing all the time. You change with your variety of your alternates. And here's the other thing. If we really did this right, hell, the alums could take care of that, man. It don't even have to cost the school no money. And the kids, when they come in and go to recruit, they run right to them uniforms that look different. And they want to put them uniforms on. And they like that stuff, man. And what we do is we interject ourselves. We take it away from them. And it's okay. We're going to still play ball. We're going to still come to the games. We're going to still do what we do. But here we are again in the same situation we at. And we can have a black and camo day, but we can't have a red out. We can have a gray out, a black and camo, a pink out, but we have to do blue with an accent of red. Just make it a red out and lifestyle. Let's stop making this harder than what it is, because we're talking about what the fans are wearing, not what the players are wearing. TD, they're going to wear Navy uniforms with red accents and white numbers, okay? We already know that. The players aren't wearing that. We're talking about what fans going to wear. So when do we get to the point to where fans gonna wear what they want to wear, unless you passing out T-shirts with navy with a touch of red at the gate. Let's make it a red out and call it a day. But that's my take on it.
We actually talk about this, but let me just share this last thing. There's no more prestigious brand in college football than Notre Dame. Notre Dame is blue and gold all day long. They're known as the Golden Domers. They don't change their helmet, right? They're on brand, gold lids. But guess what, Ken? Do you know they have the Shamrock Series at least twice a year? They'll wear green, sometimes all green, sometimes even wear a white helmet, because it's just one damn game.
Yep.
So we're literally having a conversation about somebody having a hard on about getting rid of a color. Literally.
This is the problem, though, Brother George. We oftentimes we do let it go. And again, what Zoe said is right. Couple of individuals who have the power, obviously, got to, I'm sure that's what happened, because this wasn't even a conversation. It was just people griping amongst themselves and in chats, and they would put it out there. But again, if we had the financial backing of Texas and Penn State and Bama, I wouldn't be talking about uniform neither. You give me a base uniform, we can call it a day. But when you are underfunded HBCU and you need every little thing you can get your hands on for recruiting, hey, you take that route. We're not them. Everybody love to talk about Alabama and Texas, but they don't talk about Oregon and Notre Dame and all these other schools that have. How about Maryland, the home of Under Armour? Under Armour Maryland got more. They got just as many uniforms as freaking.
Hold on. I tell you what. I mentioned Notre Dame, right? Well, outside of when it comes to apparel, no one has access to apparel more so than Oregon.
Yeah.
That's
been their claim of fame for years, man.
And guess what? And they have the financial backing, and their whole purpose for doing it was for recruiting purposes. The same thing Jackson State needs.
But we'll see where this goes. I like the way the field. You know, I got a chance to see a glimpse of the field. I like what it looked like. I think we're gonna be good, man. We'll go in. At the end of the day, we just want to win. They wearing blue and white and a touch of red on the uniforms. It's cool. I want to see them look good. You know what I mean? But I want to see them also look good on the field. So it just annoys me when we're having a conversation about a topic and we want to introduce all this other stuff. We want to win. It is about winning the football game, but we're talking about uniform. We're talking about red. That's what we're talking about. And again, just go back and look at Jack State uniform. Start at about around 1998 and look all the way to 2018. Give yourself a 20-year look. The absolute worst looking uniforms in the history of our entire program.
Facts.
It was terrible. No consistency. No, we don't have a brand. We don't have a standard. Nothing. Every year it looked different and crazy. And we around here wearing blue and white uniforms and doing.
But again, I come to you. Where's the outrage during baseball season? It ain't gonna be none. That's why I'm saying all this fake outrage is fake. It's BS.
Well, I think what's going to happen though is all those uniforms are going to be eradicated though. Just FYI. So you want softball with all red? I don't think you.
No. What would be eradicated would be red. All these other shades of blue and all the other bullshit, they won't be eradicated.
No, bro, our Sultan, they don't. We don't. You know, we don't make decisions based off what the players want. You know, it's all about older folk who. And I don't mean as in old heads like that. I mean like us, the folk that don't go to school no more, the folk that's not putting the uniforms on, the folk that's not there. It is what it is. But we'll move on. TD touched on it earlier. I ain't even emotional about it. It's what we do. We'll find a way to involve ourselves in something that we really shouldn't even. We should be putting this energy towards other things. And here we are again, talking about colors. So
colors.
I see, baby. Hey, man, I saw something that's pretty cool. Shout out to the Charlotte chapter. If Jerome is out there, this is dope, man. This is new. Charlotte is going to host the inaugural Black College Invitational Championship in March 2025, fellas. Charlotte, North Carolina. TD, I know you. This time when we go to Charlotte, we don't get a hotel, bro. So you ain't got to sleep at the airport or nothing like that. We actually sleep in hotels. Shout out to my brother, the 85 Tiger Show, Jerome, Timona, Senior, all those that are out there on the East Coast. Yeah, appreciate it's cool. It's all good, Lofton. Whatever you like is what you like, brother. We ain't no debate about it. You like what you like. But check this out, y'all. This is pretty cool. Want to know what it is? So the inaugural Black College Invitational Championship, it's called the BCIC, has been announced and will be played at the Bojangles Coliseum from March the 20th through the 23rd, 2025. 16 Division I and Division II teams from the Power 4 HBCU conferences will be competing for the title of Black College Basketball Champion in both men's and women's division. This is dope, man. So you got teams. So the Big Four, Power 4, you're talking about the MEAC, SWACs, SIAA and the SIAC. CIAA and the SIAC. I'm sorry. Dr. Wells Bellamy told the Charlotte Observer that he had a dream about bringing a tournament for HBCUs to Charlotte, and that dream will be realized next March. The inaugural Black College Invitational Championship will host the best men's and women's basketball teams from the MEAC, SWAC, CIAA, and SIAC. I think this is pretty cool, man. This kind of feel like Celebration Bowl-ish, but it's for basketball. It's a tournament style. You know what I'm saying? It's that FUBU stuff. It's that for us, by us. And listen, if we can get some serious money and sponsors behind this can be huge, man. They haven't had basketball in Charlotte since the I want to say the CIAA tournament it moved to Baltimore, if I'm not mistaken. But this is pretty cool, man. I saw this put out there. Plan on going. Just want to throw that out there, especially if Jackson State playing. I'm just trying to tell you now, if Jackson State playing, we there. You know, that's going to be pretty cool. So I can only imagine all the ancillary. Yeah, we going. Yeah, we's going. Correction. Yes, indeed. But no, man, I love this. Thoughts on this, fellas? Come on, let's what we thinking? What we thinking about this, man? The beautiful city of Charlotte, North Carolina, North Kakalaki. What you got, TD?
Oh, man, I was still kind of thinking about some I don't know, man. I want to say this.
You stuck on the red too?
Yeah. My apologies, bro.
No. Don't get it out.
I don't want to say much about them, because when people make their decision is made, and unfortunately, if you're not in,
that's not what we're here to do, TD.
Right. So
give your thoughts. Zoe gave his passionate thoughts. I gave mine. You give yours. Ain't no right or wrong answer, but I mean, it's on your chest. Go on, get it off the chest, and we'll go back.
It's you know, again, I lead with I don't make the decision. Unfortunately, we put people in places like that, or they put people in places like that to make decisions. And for whatever reason, the ones that choose not to like the red have their opinion about it, and they make a decision for everyone else. Then unfortunately, that's the way it is, and it goes a lot. I personally like the red. The red uniforms are dope. They set it out. It has blue in it. And it's a trademark, man. I mean, and the players like it. They take pictures in it. I mean, everyone's happy with it. So, unfortunately, they changed it. But just because it's changed is not going to force me, and it is just me, to just start wearing another shade of blue or anything else that they choose. I paid my money for these clothes, so I'm going to continue to wear them.
Dude, I'm wearing all red, man. I don't know, man. I got some shoes that I purchased, man, and them damn thing. If I leave tomorrow, I might miss my shipment, man. So I'm like, damn, I'm kind of looking at my flight, man. I want to wear these shoes too, man.
You know what? I'm gonna be in all red, and guess what? For every Jackson to hear my voice, bring your ass to the game in all red Saturday. In all red, from head to toe. Go get you a red hat too. And ladies, put your all red on with your red nails and red lipstick and lip gloss too. All red.
I mean, again, it goes for, I say, communication. I mean, I guess people feel that they don't owe the public anything. The decision is a decision, but it does have to communicate and let the public know why sometimes you choose to do what you do. Yeah, at the end of the day, you know, whomever, whatever, you are the Chiefs. You made the decision. You put in the time. You got the money. So be it. But a little courtesy will help, especially when we're using 5 other different colors of type uniforms, you know, saying to wear. You know, what is the big issue? I mean, is it? But you know, it is what it is. So I don't allow myself to get upset and, you know, get bent out of shape because of the decision someone else made. That's a decision. If, you know, they're empowered to do that, I just control what Toronto do, and that's what I'm going to do.
It is.
Hey, man, did you just give a damn statement and ended in third person?
Yeah.
If I did, that's what I meant.
Toronto?
I did.
Okay, then.
I'm with you on that. Ken Clark agrees.
That's what Toronto gonna do.
But no, man, no, it's annoying, bro. I just like, why are we here again? But anyway, here we are. That's what we do. We have to just find something to mess up and whatever. Anywho, tournament, man, we going. Let me just say that if we in that thing, man, and we're gonna roll.
So what does this have? What does this have to do with it being in the Birmingham and all that stuff? What does
it got nothing to do with that? That tournament is always at the beginning. If you go to the NCAA tournament, obviously you're not going to be there, but this is an invitational, which means that if you qualify, you You know, you playing good ball at the end of the year. Let's say you don't win. Let's say now they did say that all the teams that win their conferences will be invited. So we win the SWAC. Let's say we go play in a tournament and we don't win and we get eliminated. We get to go to the invitational. Keep in mind the dates. The dates is very critical. March 20th through the 23rd. So that's the back end of the month. If we're playing in that bad, baby, we gonna definitely be there to support it, man. So they're gonna do a lot with this. I can tell you that now, because basketball in that area is I would say basketball more important than football over there. You know,
well, Ken, the fact that this is happening, you know, anytime you allow players or athletes to continue to show their talents in a different environment, a different arena, a different crowd, they can maybe get more looks or get, you know, someone else can maybe pick up on them and see, you know, what the SWAC, the MEAC, the CIAA, and SEAC have. You know, it's good. Extended basketball is great, man. I mean, that means more eyes on the brand. So I think it's great. And just like you said, you know, if definitely Jackson State in there, depending on how the schedule look, man, let's get in there. And even not, if it's clear, let's roll up into support, because again, it's an HBCU thing they got going on. And again, we probably can, you know, it's even good for recruiting, Ken. Anytime it's out there.
We're gonna be out there recruiting. NCAA tournament, we ain't won no games. If you playing in the NCAA tournament and it coincides with the dates, you probably are gonna decline the tournament. That's a given. You know what I'm saying? Anything with anything that's new, you have to go make it happen and do what it do. We touched on brother Dent, and proud of him. Let's get to the next thing. Hey, you didn't get a chance to didn't want to give you an opportunity, bro, to speak on the game. Zoe and I, we've already spoke on it. We moved on the lane, but I know you this is your first time on the screen since Thursday. Really Wednesday. Was it Wednesday night for the game? But I'll let you take this moment and give your thoughts on the game. We'll move on. I ain't got nothing to add. I want to see belt the glutes come Saturday. I need that lane butt kicking. Keep going, bro. Go ahead.
You guys said it all. I mean, social media said it all.
Social media said a lot.
Yeah, social media said a whole lot. I mean, I wouldn't go a step farther as some people took it, you know, over one game. But to keep it short, man, because it is the middle of the week, we're gonna push on. I guess overall, I felt a sense of I maybe disappointment. You know what I'm saying? I expect maybe it's my fault, Joe. Maybe my expectation was too high. You know, from all, you know, the different clips and stuff that we heard with the expectation of what we planning to see. Maybe I expected too much, Ken. You know, I watched I had a chance to watch the Boston College game the other night, and I saw a 0 in the backfield. And I mean, the way they were using that dude out that backfield. And that's maybe, like, again, maybe my expectation was too high from the weapons that we had. So for whatever reason, you know, things went the way they went. So be it. I know the coaches are gonna do their thing, they're gonna come together and, you know, and make it what it is. I felt that we let a golden opportunity slip through our hand to beat a FBS school, because I didn't see no facet of the game where those guys were better than us. Period.
Mm-hmm.
True enough, we had some 3 very unfortunate turn of events that happened. Starting, you know, definitely with the face mask. And I still think Phillip Webb is going to be that dude. I'm still expecting big things from him. Unfortunately, you know, he was trying to make the tackle. His arms are long, and he reached out and, you know, grabbed the guy's face mask. It was brief, but it happened. So, you know, that thing happened. But I was expecting a little more fireworks from the offense, definitely. I wanted the 2 layers of defense. I definitely like the stalemate that the second line, that the second wave of defense brought. They brought a little more push, towards the offensive line of ULM. The stalemate a little more. Had allowed Reed and Reed put them, allow those linebackers to come in and do what they needed to do. Shout out to the offensive line. They did their thing. That's the question everybody want to have on how the offensive line will play. And if that was in the indication of first game, because it normally take a while for the offensive line to gel, to get together, to play together. If that is any indication of how they're going to play and they're only going to get better, man, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing those guys work again. We left some stuff on the field, brothers. We left some stuff on the field, and some stuff wasn't put on the field. But again, I'm not in the locker room. I don't have a clipboard or anything like that. So I'm sure everything has a reason. You know, that still don't stop the support that I would give. And that definitely is not a calling for someone to be put out the door. So now it's time for us to regroup, get ready to play lane, and go out and do our thing. Again, the hurting part was expectations and the opportunity that we had to be the FBS school. So more so a shock and a little disappointment, you know, is what I took from it. I expected more.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think the expectations were too high.
Okay, thank you.
I don't think the expectations were too high. I think you explained why your expectations was what they were, and it ain't clips. You saw it with your own two eyes. But again, if you go back to the game once again with everything that was there, I think this is what happens when you lose. The things that you don't do well, it could be a few times, and it will get exaggerated to Mars, bro. That's kind of what happens. There can be a small spurt in a game that can be the decider. And honestly, again, I don't know, man. Maybe sometimes decisions are affected by the elements. It wasn't sunny and dry out there. You know what I'm saying? And you tend to you saw some things that kind of worked, and it just kind of did what it did. But I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, Coach answered what he had to say. I heard him and listened to him on the press conferences. I accept it. We move on. But I agree. You know, we probably everyone put on this past weekend. I'll come to that in just a second, Tyler. But no, man. Yeah, I don't think the expectations too high. I got extremely high expectations for this team. Sure the hell do. I ain't that shit. They do too. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that you can say that, I mean, we'll take it on the chin. Those mistakes, man, those mistakes cost us, man. They really did, because we were driving. We didn't get a chance to see. Like I said, every time we got ready to walk around and open that door to the front seat, the driver's seat, damn car pull off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Every time, bro. And we was that drive. We 7-7. We driving. We got if we sustain that drive, man, we go into halftime knowing we get the ball back. Imagine if we get points out of that drive, but it didn't happen. 14-14. Imagine if we get that stop. We got the momentum and we got the field position, TD. So chances are, if they punt that joker, they're gonna be punting out the touchdown. We could possibly receive it at the 30, 40, whatever. And if we get a return, great. If we don't, we're still at we're closer to the 50, and we just scored, and our fans are going crazy. The boom is going crazy. The energy done shifted. Who knows what happens, but the face mask happened.
And that's the thing too, man, because the fans, shout out to the fans once again, man. They traveled, they came out, they showed they shook the pom-pom, the band came down, they did their thing. Yep. You know, for whatever reason, I mean, we went on all cylinders. I expect
to see us grow in to the next game. I really do. I expect to see I expect to see a lot more in this game. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited to see Irv and JD get you know, whenever they get back to work, you know, to get in the flow of things.
I can't. You know what, bro? There's I wrote down some stuff here, man. Let me give a shout out to this young man right here. And I mean this, bro. I would like to say, I'd like to give a shout out to Alan Walker. The young man was on the field, Ken, and he was involving himself in a lot of plays. So I see some improvement definitely from last year in him. I know you're playing another position.
Yep.
And the fact that he was on the field as much time as he was, and the effort that he made quite a few tackles. So congratulations. I'm proud. I'm glad the young man, because I know he had a pretty tough year last year. So shout out to Ala Walker, saying for doing his thing, man.
Hey man, this team is only gonna get better. Telling you, it's only gonna get better, man. That's good stuff, man. I like it. Look like the weather. What's the weather forecast for Saturday, bro? Meteorologist, what you got, bro?
No rain.
Hey, as long as it's dry and the vet looking good, we good.
Hey, Ken, I just looked at something else that I took down too, and I hope that, and I'm sure it's going to improve. I was shocked to see in our punting game. I was shocked to see on the one man back there the block for the punter.
We talked about that. Yep, on Friday. That to that one block. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, and it was set up for them to do that because the first time they, Matt punted, they almost got back there. And this time that they did because they overloaded the side because we had one man blocking. I've been watching football, man. Most schools have 3 guys in the back, 1 on the right, 2 on the left, prepared just to block to the point people don't even rush.
But you know what, though, T? The beauty of that is that if you can see it, the coaches will see it. They watch film all the time. I'm pretty sure they've seen it and they'll make that adjustment. I trust that Coach Devancy will do anything that's necessary because that dude he's a winner and he want to win. He definitely don't want to make sure his group is not doing everything to the utmost. And you damn sure don't want to hurt your best punter in the league. You don't want to see him go down because he's a weapon. Do you think that Jonas would require a double team, and would that open up things for everybody else? I don't think that they're double teaming right now. Possibly. I think we need to score. Jonas need to score a couple more touchdowns and really be a threat and show that one play wasn't a fluke, which I don't think it was at all. I just think it needs to be a bigger body of work, and then teams will start game planning for him. I would like to see a lot more of our wide receiver depth used.
Exactly.
Go in the slot, a little different. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Jay Dupree, Richard Mays. I want to see some of them guys that I know, Isaiah Spencer.
Exactly.
And for whatever reason, they didn't play, and we'll roll with that. But I look forward to the next game and the next opportunity.
And I think that was most of the fans' thing too, because I got asked that question a lot. And I also would like to say, I don't want to take anything.
What did they ask you? What did they ask you?
I got asked about the depth on the team. I thought we had a lot of depth.
Why did they ask you?
Why?
Why did they ask you?
I don't know. I'm just saying. I mean, it wasn't more of an ask. I guess it was more of a statement. But I also want to give a shout out to Terrell. Travis. He did a good job. I mean, for his debut as a freshman, the young man played good ball. So shout out to him. And you know what, bro? Ahmad Miller ran his hard. He always ran hard, but he was in a different gear.
Yeah, that's the Ahmad you see. It ain't that's his gear.
I mean
that last year is dead. This is 24 version of Ahmad. What you saw?
Ahmad was running in that ball, and you know what I'm saying. He was bowling. I mean, even on that that mishap with the fumble, he picked the ball up and ran. The young man played his heart out along with Travis. There were times where Travis ran up the middle. First of all, I really didn't know he was that small, but he ran up the middle, you couldn't see him. But when he got on the outside and did something, he had a couple up the middle that he did good. But on the outside, he's definitely deadly. So shout out to Zero for his debut. He did a good job, and definitely shout out to the offensive line as a whole. Coach Ramirez, I didn't expect anything different from his offensive line. Yes sir. So I just kind of leave it at that, man.
No, you good. I just want to say this, man. Once again, be very mindful of the fact that we are judging our team off the first game and also the toughest opponent of the season. And I saw people jumping off the deep end. And that's asinine. What you saw, and for every reason you can question whatever, but it is what it is, you know. But I told my thing was this: if you really want to know what team we got, wait until after the Grambling game. Because now you got a full sample size, TD. You got an FBS opponent. You got a whatchamacallit, D2, and then you got 2 rivalries, and then you got 2 road games, 2 home games. You got a really good sample size of that. You know what I'm saying? Tommy said, great question. I don't even think they realize why I asked you that. The reason I asked you why did they ask you that is because we don't have the answer to those questions, and we have plenty damn depth. So just because you didn't see it, this is what we do though. What we do is we start, because people love trying to run to us and be like, y'all said this. Then sit your ass back and chill and wait until you get a full sample size so you can see what we're talking about. I'm not finna go crazy over no one game. I don't care how close it was. It's one game. Now. TD, with that being said, come game 4, and it's the same stuff. All right, you got me now. Because it is what it is. Ain't no sugarcoating that one, bro. You know what I mean? So I don't, but this is what we do. This is what we do. We tend to, some do, and it's okay. I don't even take the social media stuff to heart no more. V, I see Veronica in the chat. Stop.
Let me ask you this, because I said I didn't see one facet or one department or one element or one position in the game that stood out to me and said, okay, they're FBS team, they better than us in that. Even in punting, I didn't see one thing from the defensive line, to the offensive line, to the receivers, the backs, nothing. I think, again, like I said, I just felt missing. Did you see anything that stood out to you?
The thing that was with them is they didn't make mistakes that beat them. That was the thing. They didn't make mistakes. Now they made some turnover. I mean, they had some penalties, but their penalties didn't cost them at very critical junctures of the game.
True.
Their mistakes didn't happen at very critical junctures of the game. We didn't turn them over. And when they made penalties, it didn't kill drives like our stuff. It didn't sustain a drive or it didn't kill a drive. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. You go back and K5 get that pick. Okay, it's 24-14. Maybe we go down there at the end of the game and we do something. I don't know, but the game was way closer than what it was. But it is what it is. We moved on from it. It's you had the opportunity and you didn't make it happen, and that's we own that. So we don't get to participate in the power ranking polls and in the top whatever. Man, whatever the folks want to rank us, they rank us whatever that. I just know that Lane got to get this work, man. That's all I know.
Take it out on the niggas, man. Let's go.
Stats, the stats pretty much what I know you pretty much seen them. I left those up. Close game with the stat standpoint, but man, it's way closer than what we all thought. So folks is asking about this week. All right. Somebody asked this earlier. We play Lane. It's going to be on SWAC Digital, the SWAC Digital Network. Bethune-Cookman is playing Mercer on the SWAC Digital Network at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. FAMU is going to get shellacked at Miami on ESPN Plus at 5 Central Standard Time. Alabama State versus Miles. Andrew Body's out.
How out? How out?
Out for the season.
Young man.
Brutal, man. Brutal. I just, heart goes out to the young man, you know what I'm saying? And, shout out to the family. I know they brutal. I
heard you guys mention something on one of the podcasts, man, about him hurting his arm or something.
So it wound up being his shoulder.
Man, it's not good, man. That young man having a difficult time in his collegiate career. I mean, he was hurt last year at Texas State.
Another medical red shirt, and he'll be somewhere else playing playing ball again soon. Hopefully he goes to a team that's going to utilize him in a way where his talents could be on display in a greater space. That's tough, bro. I hate that for him. No, Andrew, the quarterback, Veronica. I mean, he's a quarterback. How a coach uses you is how he uses you. Quarterbacks run sometimes, so that's what it is. But Miles, they probably gonna start a freshman at quarterback because I was told that the young man O'Brien is in concussion protocol, so I don't think he's gonna play either. I mean, he could play. I don't know, but I don't know. He has some opportunities. I think he has some opportunities, man. I really do. We'll see what happens. We'll keep up with him. Rooting for the young man. I really am. Alabama A&M will play against Kentucky State. You got Mississippi Valley going up against Lamar. Savannah State versus Southern. HBCU go. Tuskegee versus Grambling. Jackson State versus Lane. Prairie View versus, is that Northeastern?
Northwestern State.
Northwestern, I said Northeastern. Northwestern State. Yep, the Demons, isn't it?
Yep.
Texas, you got Texas Southern versus Rice. Alcorn versus Vanderbilt. Another butt whooping. And you got UAPB versus, what is that? Is that like Arkansas Baptist College or something like that? I think that's what that is. So a good slew, but it's going to be a lot of teams in the SWAC will get W's, and then a few of them will get some L's, man. So you're gonna see some 0-2s, and you're gonna see some 2-1s, and a lot of 1-1s. So we'll be one of those 1-1s. Yeah, I said it, and we ain't losing no damn lane. So I ain't even worried about that.
Hey man, that UAPB Arkansas game.
Valley has Lamar. They asked, who does Valley have? Valley plays Lamar. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, man, that's why I came even before then and said, okay, you want to get your money game and stay within the Sun Belt and MAC conference, stay within a conference that you can stay out of the SEC and Big Ten and all those 12 and 15 schools. Yeah, man, alone, man. I mean, it's embarrassing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is.
And believe it or not, you getting a check, but those kids getting their heart ripped out of them. And then you want them to come back and play, man. You got to think about that. I don't know who the ADs are.
Well, I mean, they have their reasons. I don't we don't listen, bro. I'm gonna just be honest with you. If we can get $2 million or something like that to go play Ohio State, we going. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. I don't think we're gonna schedule that game, but I understand it. Trust me. Who is QB1 for Lane? I have no clue. I'll start looking at Lane, trying to find something on them tomorrow. I've looked at their depth chart, but I ain't even. Man, Corey didn't even do a weekly sit down with a media person. We putting belt to ass this weekend, y'all. Ain't nobody got time for all that this weekend. I don't care about their depth chart. We winning. We guarding the yard. We protecting the vet. We need everybody to pull up, and yeah.
Well, yeah, Ken. That you know what I will say this. That's why I don't qualify as an AD, because I don't care what kind of money don't mean that to me. Where I got to put people in harm's way like that, bro. I mean, you can get a check a different way. That's
well, you know what? We got a way that we can get a check. It's called the JSU by 40. The long sign up for it. Well, shit, we got to go do that. We can just, we can do what we do. Continue to go. We can go get $300,000-$400,000 from USM. You know what I'm saying? We can go get. I know ULM want us to come back. They like that. They made a little money this past Thursday.
You know what? I can deal with that. Louisiana, Monroe, I can deal with that.
Want to go to South Alabama? I mean, I'm with all those. If we want to go to the Sun Belt, you want to play Sun Belt teams. Not saying we're going, but I'm just saying that's the direction we want to aim for.
And what did Alabama A&M score against Auburn? That was another 17.
They lost by 70.
But so we had two teams in the SWAC to lose by 70.
What did UAPB lost though? What was that score? 70-0?
70-0.
73-3.
So what was Alabama A&M?
No, Alabama A&M was 73-3. My bad.
And UAPB was 70-0, wasn't it?
70-0.
Yeah. Okay. Oof, man, that's brutal, bro. They said Arkansas had the. They said they got the. They said they got the bluff knocked off of them. They said Arkansas Pine. Sheesh. Yeah, that's brutal, man. Hell, well, listen, hey, Zoe, Creekside just got shellacked by DeSoto. Did you see that?
I did.
Damn, Travis Terrell versus Evan Henry. Evan Henry went to DeSoto. Travis Terrell and Bam went to Creekside. Creekside lost 70-0. Hell, because all their talent done went to the college now. So they But yeah, man, that's the plan for the weekend. Look, I got Bethune-Cookman taking the L, FAMU taking a major L. In that game, believe it or not, I still got Alabama State winning that game. I know people say Miles is gonna win that game. I still got Alabama State winning. I do.
Man, you crazy.
I'm not taking that. I don't think they lose that game. Weird things tend to happen. Alabama A&M take down Kentucky State. Valley lose to Lamar. Southern takes down Savannah State. Obviously, Tuskegee gonna get whooped by Grambling. We're gonna take care of business with Lane. Prairie View will lose to Northwestern State. Texas Southern's gonna lose to Rice. Alcorn's gonna get shellacked by Vanderbilt, and Arkansas Pine Bluff will get probably one of their only wins of the season against Arkansas Baptist College. So that's my selections on that. I think this is a pretty easy week to judge. Anybody got anything? You see an upset with Texas Southern versus Rice? Alcorn versus Vanderbilt? What about Prairie View versus Northwestern State, Zoe? What you think?
Everything will be chalk this week.
Yeah.
Except Pine Bluff might lose.
You think Pine Bluff will lose?
Yeah.
To Arkansas Baptist College?
Yeah.
Boy, you hell, man.
No, I'm serious. Yeah.
Ken Vandy and Alcorn both lose. Nah, Vandy done won. Who Vandy beat again? Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
Vandy beat Virginia Tech last week.
Really?
They about to, man. Vanderbilt said they coming. They said they coming. Fall Leadership Development Council coming up Friday, man. Like I said, I get a chance to speak with the JSU National Alumni Association. It's gonna be pretty cool. Hey, man, shout out to the crew, man. Next week. Hey, listen, everybody that's in the chat, make sure you guys download the HBCU Plus app. Myself, Zoe, Timona, Mike Reed will be streaming live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, man. So y'all get that down. Y'all download that app for us, man. Download that app, man.
And first show airs this coming Tuesday.
It is. TSU playing North Dakota State. Ooh, that's gonna be an L right there, buddy. Draylon Ellis might have a good game though. What you think?
He might have a good game. He's gonna definitely get L.
So I'm taking Miles. So they say Miles, their defense is good, fam. You don't have.
They beat Alabama State last year.
They got good defense. I ain't seen it, so I don't know. They
beat Alabama State last year. I mean,
are there replays on HBCU Plus?
Yes, there are.
Yes, will be.
We actually re-aired last night.
Okay,
but they have programming 24/7.
I'll say this though. Let me go to something real quick. Let me pull up our week 2. I didn't even actually look at this earlier, but I'll check it out now. Let's see. Wow.
Hey, so how was your experience? With Plus.
Bless you. It was good.
It was good.
Bro, what the hell is this? And why is this in my whatchamacallit? This is in our insights? Was the insights about the FAMU Collective?
No, I don't recall. I don't think so.
Yeah, what the hell is that? Hold on just a second, y'all. Y'all go ahead. I need to see something. I'm a little confused over here. Hold on just 1 second.
Is also on that station, man. Are y'all calling games live, or what are y'all doing? Analyzing play-by-play? I mean, what exactly you know, did y'all cover on you know, with your station?
Oh, we covered Orange Blossom Classic. Where we were. I mean, we'll be talking HBCU, full scope of HBCU football.
Okay.
So basically for this week, Daniel Richardson, he pretty much had a really good first FAMU player in the last 20 years, passed for at least 250. Danny Green Jr., player of the week, whatever. North Carolina Central, Andrew Bottom became the first quarterback to rush for Delaware State, second year, Morgan State, whatever. A bunch of stuff that don't really pertain to us right now. Anywho, let's do this real quick, man, before we get ready. We got about another less than 30 minutes to go, man. I dropped the link if anybody want to come up. If y'all got anything, want to add to the dialogue or the conversation. That pretty much is our breakdown of the show for the day, really. Look, we got a busy week coming up. Friday probably be live on site, trying to may go live from the team hotel. What is Lane's mascot? Lane is, I need a Dragons.
Dragons.
Yeah, they're Dragons. The Lane game. So Lane, I haven't looked at any film just yet. I will start looking at Lane games. I'll start when we get off of this live stream. Listen, if you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button, become a subscriber, join the channel. Got a lot of people in the chat that's got black by their name. You become a channel member, it'd be green. So we definitely appreciate the support. Looking to grow our channel membership. We got bronze all the way up to platinum. Platinum comes our exclusive platinum chat. We can add you to it. But if you listen, I just want to say this real quick while we got everybody in here. I want to go back to it. We'll definitely be pushing this a little harder and further. KC-1400 Collective. Click the link in the chat. It's at the top of the chat. It's pinned to the chat. Go click that website. Pick a level. Join us, man. Get active with us. It's going to be a strong push this season, especially during tailgates. Going to be talking to everybody that I come in contact with. We got to get this thing. We got to grow this thing to the next level, and this is how we're going to take Jackson State athletics to the next level. NIL is here to stay, and we got to be an active player. We're doing some great stuff now, but we got to ramp it up and kick it to the next level. So join the KC-1400 Collective. We appreciate you, man. The Dragons, the Lane Dragons. Somebody said 63-3. You got a score prediction yet? We're going to wait.
The pride of Jackson, Tennessee.
Jackson versus Jackson. Woohoo. The battle of the Jacktowns. Lane lost to A&M last season, 13-51. We will have this one easy. Can tomorrow be Saturday? I'm ready to game time. Man, listen, tomorrow is Thursday. Friday we're gonna be live, looking to sit down with Dr. Doom. Got an interview with Robert Brazil, hopefully coming up. We've already touched base, connecting with the brother from HBCU Go. We got a lot coming down the pipe, man. Got some potential sponsors tuning in tonight. So if you guys are tuning in for the first time, you're looking at possibly becoming a channel sponsor, we welcome you to partner in whatever ways. We can create custom opportunities for us to collaborate in a great way. So 560 still in the chat. There is only one JU city. You got that right. Just JU. That's JU city. Those that don't know what it means. Y'all become members, please. Haley, appreciate that, sis. Appreciate that. Got to keep growing this thing, keep pushing it. Ravens versus the Chiefs tomorrow. Is that tonight or tomorrow? When is that? Tomorrow?
Probably tomorrow. They talking about Thursday night football.
When is that? When is the Raiders and the Chiefs play, though?
The Raiders and the Chiefs?
Ravens and the Chiefs.
Oh man, hold on.
Yeah, the NFL season open up this week.
Hey man, we doing a late. We doing anybody doing? We doing fantasy?
Too late for that.
It's too late. Too late.
Yeah. They play tomorrow.
Oh, they play tomorrow. It's way too late. Eagles versus the Packers in Brazil. You know what's funny about that game is, they can't wear green though. They can't wear their green uniforms in Brazil.
Really?
Yep. Something about that color that is either offensive or gang related or something, man. The NFL starts tomorrow. Ravens versus the Chiefs.
Jackson, you must have made that decision.
Oh, bro.
Boy,
So you can still do NFL fantasy. Somebody send me a link to a league, man. I'll jump in that thing. I sure the heck will. I sure will. But yeah, man, we had a great time though, man. It was a lot of work. We did what we had to do.
And then when y'all eat Twizzlers?
Not anymore, bro. Them things are disgusting.
He said not anymore, but they disgusting.
They are.
They are. I mean, I ate them when I was a kid, and that's all the candy you had that you just made it to do.
No. And when y'all check, y'all eat Twizzlers.
Some of that thing taste like wax, the red thing.
Yeah, yep. And then they had a nerve say strawberry.
Hey, let me ask you this, man. Y'all eat candy corn?
No.
The absolute worst candy on earth.
No, Twizzlers worse candy corn.
Twizzlers ain't worse than candy corn. Give me a Twizzlers any day before you give me a candy corn, bro. Candy corn suck.
Well, candy corn sucks.
Candy corn might be the only thing that's worse than candy corn is a licorice jelly bean. Look, as soon as I said that, tastes like plastic. You love candy corn? Y'all taste buds are shot. Black jelly bean.
Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that Ken drink ranch soda?
No, I don't. Zoe sent me a photo of that crap, man. I sent him emojis the throw up emojis. That looked disgusting, bro. Wait a minute. Jason, wait a minute. Hey, I'm sorry. Bro. I'm sorry, dog.
My head hurt.
Jason say he like Twizzlers and candy corn. Come on, big dog. Twizzlers is the candy you got as punishment.
I agree.
Man, who eats yuck? Not good, man. Not good. I can't do it. I'd rather eat a rice cake than eat
so you know, I had to ask because there's a big thing right here in front of me, and I said, "Who in the hell eat this disgusting stuff?" It got the dirty strawberry. It tastes like damn wax.
Hey, what they need to do, they need to make it like the sour straws, man. Add a little something to it, man. That might help it a little bit. It might help it a little bit, man. What else is going on in the HBCU space, man? I just let's see.
Oh, hold on. Not to change the temperature of the show, but I'd be remiss, man. I need to say rest in peace, man. Dr. Curtis Johnson, man.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We talked about that earlier. That's right, brother. Good call, man.
Yeah, man. Well, love Jacksonian. And want to send my condolences to his family and friends and loved one and all of the JSU family. A good dude, man. Long-standing employee at Jackson State, man. Helped a lot of kids, man. I talked to him a lot, you know what I'm saying, when I was on the yard, man. Good dude. And just want to send condolences to his family.
Hey, brother Jerome. Hey, man, I need you to make that happen, bro. He said he's trying to get on that board. They better, of course, they want Jack State in the tournament. You daggone right, they want us. Everybody wants Jack State. If you want your attendance to not look like the Orange Blossom Classic this past weekend.
But nobody there.
I could have.
It was raining, King.
I could have shot a Uzi of rocks and wouldn't have hit nobody. Just like that. But yeah, it was raining. The rain affected his son. But look, how much do you think the rain really affected his own?
75 people.
Holy smokes, man.
Kept about 75 people.
That's brutal, man. Blue just reported it an hour ago.
What?
And is expected to miss the remainder of the 2024 season. Body led the Hornets in rushing. Got to have shoulder surgery, man. Is that the same shoulder? I would assume that it is. That's a tough break, man. Literally.
Thank you, brother.
It's a tough one. The sun is out in Miami. Didn't have anyone to bake this year. Yeah, it was the sun. Yeah, the rain clouds came and did what they did.
It was before the doggone game. It was cooking.
Said body's right shoulder, and held his arm still and sprinted to the sidelines with a medical staff promptly examined his shoulder, and the medical team unfortunately was able to return. Following the game, an MRI revealed the extent of Andrews' injury. Alabama State quarterback will have arthroscopic surgery to add an additional anchor to one of the muscles supporting the rotator cuff. This procedure requires Southern's sutures passing through the torn ligament tendon to be tied to a bone to aid in healing. Despite the setback, he will remain at Alabama State through his rehabilitation process, demonstrating his dedication to teammates and university. Once again, there have to be a sideline support, man, for a team to have to sit out a whole damn year. That's tough. That is tough, brother. That's tough.
Hey, during that FAMU game, how many players are getting inducted into the JSU Hall of Fame besides Mr. Tim Barnett?
There is a list. I have to go back and watch the interview with. So when you go and watch the interview with Coach T.C. Taylor with Rob J and Jamie Horton, Rob J listed out the whole list of those that'll be going. I know Richard Bradley. I think Richard Bradley's going in as well.
He did. He is.
Yeah, I saw that. That's cool. Shout out to Richard Bradley for that, man. Hey, what up, Coach? Y'all boys ain't ready. Y'all boys ain't ready.
What up, Coach?
Block September 7th. What's going on, Coach?
What's up, Coach?
Just in here, man. Talking about what y'all about to do, man. TD had a question for you earlier, Coach. He was talking about your blocking scheme on the punt. But you in here now, might well tell on you.
Yeah, might well. Yeah, I think you're gonna change it, man. I think you might need 3 players back there blocking for the greatest punter in the country, Mr. Matt Noel. The boy hang that ball like he throwing it, man. Get him some time back there to drop it.
Yeah, man.
I think that one man blocking ain't not gonna get you. Overload one side, it's over.
Yeah, that's it. Speaking of over, that's all I got, fellas. I need to sit there for no 15 more minutes just to get to 2:30. We about done with this. Listen, I appreciate it, you guys. We'll be back, man. We'll be back on Friday. Looking forward to that. Got a lot to try to sort through when it comes to that. It was 3. It said it was 3 at first. Okay. Harlan Oaks. Anywho, appreciate y'all, Tiger Nation, man. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Like I said, hit the subscribe button. Become a subscriber. If you're watching on Twitter /X, go over to YouTube, pull up KC-1400 Media. Hit that subscribe button, turn your notification bell on so when we go live, drop any videos, then you know what we got going on. So, hey, man, that's all we got for the night for you guys. We appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. we'll be back again on Friday for another one, man. Do y'all love?
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers, baby.
Hello, I'm Kevin Dent, Jackson State University, safety, Canton, Ohio. Today I'm being inducted to the Black College Hall of Fame. I want to give a shout out to KC-1400 Media Group for giving me this platform to introduce me to this stage. I'd like to thank them, thank Jackson State, and Jackson State family. Go Tigers.
ShotRx is bringing healthcare to you. With our mobile health team, we can come to your school, church, or business to take care of you. We offer childhood immunizations, COVID and flu vaccinations, physicals, and much more. Don't put your health off. Welcome to Care and Compassion. Welcome to ShotRx.